Zeal Education Society, redefining excellence.
Hello everyone, this is Devanizar, student of third year Computer Department from Zeal College of Engineering and Research, Pune. Our project topic is Study Any Trojan Attack under the guidance of Shakil Tanvir sir. So now the question that arises is, what is Trojan? Trojan horse or a Trojan is a type of malware that is often discussed and as legitimate software. Trojans can be employed by cyber thieves and hackers trying to gain access to users' systems. Users are typically tricked by some form of social engineering into loading and executing Trojans on their system. Unlike computer viruses, worms, and rogue security software, Trojans generally do not attempt to inject themselves into other files or otherwise propagate themselves. So let's see the ways Trojan got installed on a particular machine. When hackers first learn how to install a Trojan virus, they are introduced to many methods. The following are the primary means that hackers use to install Trojan virus on mobile devices, computers, and endpoint devices. So the first one is social engineering. Social engineering imitate a trusted source and concoct a seemingly logical scenario for handing over login credentials. The software or email seems legitimate and tricks users into installing or opening it, but the Trojan installation occurs silently in the background. So the next one is spear phishing. Spear phishing is a spam or fake email that contains a malicious attachment. Also, spear phishing attacks are a subset of social engineering strategy. But then it threatens victims to provide personal information because they are under investigation. It can also encourage victims to download the malicious attachment by saying that it's funny photo of them. Next one is phishing URLs. Phishing URL attack is an attempt to obtain sensitive information such as username, password, and other details. Phishing URL can be found in an article, video description, or application description. The next one is fake software, a class of malicious programs that simulate the activity of antivirus software or parts of operating system. Security module. These programs are designed to extort money from users. This is what Trojan malware is commonly discussed as. A Trojan horse can perfectly conceal its malicious nature by pretending to be legitimate software. So the next one is malvertising. Just like the other methods, malvertising, short for malicious advertising, is a technique that conceals malware behind deceptive advertisement. It also can be found even on legitimate websites, which is why it is an effective method when a hacker decides how to install a Trojan virus. The last one is exploit kits. Exploit kits are silent thread that cyber criminals use to spread malware by attacking system weaknesses. Let's see the effects of Trojan attack now. Once it's in your system, a popular trick of Trojan horse is to implement a keylogger program. Such programs register which buttons and keys you press on a keyboard and send a report of them to the hacker. For example, if you access your online bank account, enter your credit card information for online purchases, or transmit other important confidential information, the keylogger sends it all to the hacker. So this is what happens more often nowadays. State blocking mechanism for this specific Trojan. So there are some ways through which you can protect your system. The first one is get a good antivirus. Most people have some kind of free antivirus or the one that comes bundled with the Windows program when you buy it. Though these are not bad or harmful, but they are inefficient in safeguarding your system. If you use internet, you need a professional antivirus. The next one is know what malicious program look like. If you think your computer has become slow or there are some programs that look suspicious, it is always handy if you know that what problem is there. Maybe it is worm, a virus, a Trojan horse, or something else. A basic idea of what they look like and what do they do help you here. For example, instances of worms are W32, Silly FDC, BBY, PAC, Generic 236, JS, DBC. Next one is beware of email attachment. Never download an email attachment without scanning it first. So this is the most important thing. Next one is avoid the third-party downloads. The importance of this cannot be overemphasized. Do not go to the website by clicking on the shortened URLs. This is the thing everyone do nowadays. have a hardware-based firewall, and deploy DNSA firewall helps to protect your computer from different threats, including malicious web traffic. A firewall can also guard against viruses and bombs, but don't rely on just firewall. The software-based Windows firewall, however, isn't strong enough, and you will need to have a proper hardware-based firewall. So let's see the specifications of anti-threat platform which filters the Trojan. Exploit. It contains a data or code that abuses a vulnerability within application software that's operating on your endpoint. Backdoor. It gives malicious users remote access over the infected computer. They can do whatever they want, such as sending, receiving, launching, and deleting files, displaying data, and rebooting the endpoint. Next one is rootkit. These are designed to hide certain objects or activities in your system. Trojan Banker, its purpose is to steal your account data. Trojan DDoS, this Trojan horse virus can start up the denial of services attacks. Last second is Trojan Downloader. Trojan downloaders can download and install new versions of malicious programs onto your computer. Trojan Dropper, this is used to install Trojans and other viruses into the computer. This is what we studied today about Trojan attack. Thank you.
Zeal Education Society, redefining excellence.